What's up, keepers, and welcome back to ARS Goalkeeping. I'm Alberto, and today's video is on the latest glove taking the keeper community by storm, made by our good friends and superb content creators, the ModernDayGK. And this is their one-of-a-kind no-grip glove, made as a training supplement for working on handling technique. And these are the ZRO Goalkeeper gloves, coming in a negative strapless cut with a palm made of a type of neoprene fabric that has literally no grip. And I would even say it's got a negative grip level, where the palms would be a 0 when you don't have gloves. This is a negative level. It has even less grip than going without a pair of gloves. So why would a goalkeeper want a glove with absolutely no grip, or even negative grip? The crew at the ZRO claim that a no grip glove is good for training. You can work on the timing necessary for a good solid hold and learn how and where to properly apply pressure to the ball, and also train this on every shot, which in turn will improve your handling overall. And I think this is a pretty big understatement. The ZROs are freaking slippery. They don't inspire confidence at all, and at first my mind auto-compensated to try and force the hold, which would make the ball slip out of my hands like trying to catch a fish with my bare hands. It was very difficult to get used to it. So let's listen into our thoughts straight from the pitch on how we feel about these no-grip gloves. Material makes it so that if you squeeze too hard, if you close up your hands, the ball's gonna bounce out right away. You have to leave your hands out. You have to leave it real nice and soft. If not, you're not going to get a hold on this ball. So it's a completely different look at the technique and focusing on what keeper coaches like to call soft hands, which is one of the hardest things to do when you have a ball coming at you. You want to expect yourself to be hands out hard, but the moment you do it too hard, the ball's going to bounce right back out. So yeah, soft hands. You got to lead it in. If you squeeze too much, the hands are going to come together, the ball's going to slide out. It is a difficult catch. It is definitely a difficult catch. And with great luck, the team at the ModernDayGK were able to send me their original no-grip glove model to compare the differences between their first model and the now new ZRO model. And you can see right away the original no-grip is mostly a neoprene glove with little to no support, padding, or shape to the backhand, compared to the ZROs that have a longer wrist insert and a reinforced backhand that does add a bit more of padding than what they had in their original gloves, and it has a lot more shape to it that holds itself up a lot better, especially against stronger shots. I will say that the ZRO is better padded, but the fit wasn't perfect. It's just a little bit off on the fingers and how the glove sits on my hand, which did add to that original discomfort I felt when I was first putting these gloves on. But the real question is whether or not this no grip hypothesis is legit, and that it is a better tool than just going with your bare hands or some old Gardner gloves. I do see lots of goalkeepers asking this question, and rightfully so, because it does seem like a little bit of a gimmick. So yeah, I can understand some of the more critical questions about using a product like a no-grip glove when you can just use your hands or any old pair of gloves. But I can safely say that these gloves have less grip than anything you have imagined, even an old pair of gloves with holes in them or just your palms. They do not compare to how slippery they are and how that totally changes the amount of focus you need to keep your hand shape and technical skill at catching the ball. Any fault in technique will result in a drop ball or the shot slipping right through your hands. And there is some solid improvement in the ZRO model, especially when it comes to the padding, this extended wrist insert, and the overall design. I did really enjoy that they went a lot farther down on the wrist. It does give a much better feel, and it is much safer. It feels much safer in the field than when I did use the original no-grip gloves. They just feel a bit too soft and nowhere near what I would be comfortable using in goal with some of our stronger shooters at the academy. Yet, I do think the overall negative cut fit on the ZRO model can be improved upon, especially in the finger areas. They are just a little too tight and a little too long. And the smart change to take the stitching on the outside of the palms and properly turn them in for even less friction has made the ZRO's palm probably the slipperiest glove to have ever been made. And now I want to take you straight to a quick experiment we did with the change from a no grip glove to just no gloves. And you can decide for yourself if the improvement is there to see. Look at this. Whew, see this? Now that's why we do this type of practice. If I can hold on to the ball like this, I can definitely hold on to the ball. 1 second. Grip is different, huh? Becomes easy. My hands have crazy grip. Oh. One-handed, yeah? Crazy grip with the one hand. We're going into the shots with no grip. Let's see if I can catch anything. We got some great shooters out there, so let's see what we got. Whoa.
Hey, yeah, last round. Yes, keep. Oh, good save, Albert!
So if you're asking for my opinion, yeah, the no grip helps a ton. The amount of focus you have to give to the catch is insane. But it slowly becomes part of your muscle memory as you get more and more holds and more comfortable with the situation. It is a very hard thing to teach soft hands to keepers, because it doesn't make much sense when you're looking at a ball flying at your face. The no grip zeros help to actively illustrate the best technique to catch the ball, a technique that is so good that you can catch a shot with literally negative grip on your palms. Now this is an interesting part for me, as we aren't going to really rate the durability of the palm because it's a solid neoprene material that will not and should not rip or tear. But that doesn't mean the rest of the glove isn't susceptible to wear and tear, primarily stitching, which is always a sign of a well-made glove. So these are our gloves after about a month plus of training, using them on primarily our German fields that are grass fields that are particularly dry right now. So the gloves are getting quite a bit of a beating. And with a closer look at the palm, it shows that there really isn't anything to worry about in that area. But as we go across both the original no grip model and the ZRO, I have found a few loose strands of string that are probably from rip stitching. And while yes, it is a little alarming, the gloves are wisely made with what seems to be a double or triple stitching that is keeping the gloves firmly together, even with losing some of the stitches across the bottom wrist entry. And for the price of about 50 British pounds or 70 US dollars, the ZRO is a fun and unique training tool that I found to be very good at helping catch the ball. Yet, if you are a beginner goalkeeper or you don't have that catching technique down yet, I would recommend these being used in a tandem with a goalkeeper coach that can help you learn the correct technique to catching the ball and then use these to help improve your overall technique when you're dealing with catching the ball yourself. I feel like there is a definite improvement to my handling after using these, and the keepers who have used them at the academy have noticed just how different and difficult it is to get a good hold on the ball unless you have all of the perfect technical points on. So I do commend the guys at the ModernDayGK for coming up with such a simple and effective training tool to add to the goalkeeper and the coach arsenal. So yeah, if you liked the video, guys, and you do want to support the channel, all you got to do is like, subscribe, and click that notification bell for all of the new videos coming out. And let me know what you think about the no grip gloves, the video, or anything GK related down in the comments. Or you can join us in the largest goalkeeping Discord in the world. Link will be in our description. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all very soon. Come on, zeros. Loose, loosey goosey. Woo! All right. Hey, loose. Loose, yeah. Woo, loose. No worries, no worries. You can do the heavy ball. I got you.
I have another one. Nice.
Loose, yeah, you really have to hold on to it soft.
Yeah, nice.
One more.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. To the cone. Orange cone. Yeah. That's good. Look at that. It's crazy how hard it is to hold on to the ball. It makes you focus a lot more on catching the ball. hand shape.